Hello, I'm Darek Dargo, and I'm trading over 25 years. Last 12 years, I'm trading on Forex market, and I would like to share with you some uh, information about supply and demand in Forex trading. Forex trading, also known as foreign exchange trading, involves buying and selling of currencies. This dynamic market is really heavily influenced by various factors, and one of the key drivers behind price movements is the fundamental economic principle of supply and demand. Understanding the interplay between supply and demand is crucial for forex traders seeking to make good decisions and capitalize on the market opportunities. The role is if demand for a product is greater than supply, its price increases until demand equals the supply. When supply exceeds the demand, the product becomes cheaper to encourage buyers to return to the market. An example taken from life. When you go shopping in the evening, you pass by a fruit and vegetable stand, and you will often notice that the price for the vegetables or fruits are lower than they were in the morning. This is obvious that seller lowers the price to encourage customers to buy the products because tomorrow or today in the evening they will lose the freshness and he'll have problems with selling them. The same principle can be observed in stores with some electronics or in clothing stores. When this end of the season is approaching, store owners get rid of the goods from the warehouses to make room for new collections. New models of TV sets are coming. They want to sell the old ones. They also lower the price then. This is, of course, a general description of this imbalance between supply and demand in price movements, but this is something which is driving the markets. And the question, how demand and supply zones are created? Well, first things, let's make it straight. Supply and demand is not the same as support and resistance. If you say supply and demand zones suggest wider than support and resistance, sorry, but you are wrong. Of course, in both cases, they show us where the price can change the direction. And in both cases, we can use them to open orders, but that's where the similarities end. How zones work, why they form, and why the price often bounces back from them has nothing to do with support and resistance. The reasons are completely different. The reason why the supply and demand zones work is because there's a source of large, the banks place big transactions are making their profits. Unlike levels of support and resistance, which are, as I mentioned, created for various reasons, supply and demand zones are created by big buying or big selling transactions. Banks, hedge funds, big institutional trades are buying or selling at that place. And what makes the demand and supply zones work? Well, banks, big institutions deal with huge amounts of money and they cannot execute their orders at once because there's a problem with the liquidity at that time. Also, that decreases their profit potential. That's why they distribute the big single order to chunks, small orders at different price levels in a range to increase their profits. This also makes sure that the order will get executed without disturbing the markets. These chunks of orders of big banks and those other institutional traders are called order blocks. While trading, we have to keep in mind that 86% of volume of the market is controlled by banks and institutions. So having an idea about the trading plans will give us a huge competitive edge over other retail traders. Of course, this is not a revelation, but it has a huge impact on the likelihood that the zone will fulfill its role in our strategy. And yet, this is what we basically want to base our strategies on. Highest possible probability of the event on our price. This is only a small part of what I would like to share with you about supply and demand zones. If you want to learn more and see how I do it on live market, I invite you to my live sessions in the Education Center of XM Broker, Monday to Friday in Beginners and Advanced Room. Click the link in the description and join my sessions. Thank you.